Good morning, my dear students. So let's answer now the reading comprehension exercises and questions in our workbook, page 94. So open with me your workbooks, page 94, and let's start answering the questions together. Who wrote this article? It is Andy Bridges. Andy Bridges, the correspondent, Andy Bridges. What competition was being played and what was the score? So in question number 2, we have to answer two parts. So the first part, what competition was being played? What was the competition? It was semi-final. And what was the score? The score was 1-1. 1 for the United and 2 for the United and 1 for the City. How many spectators were there? How many spectators? How many people came to watch this match? There were 50,000 people. What was the unexpected about the semi-final? What was the unexpected thing that happened in this semi-final match? It was the arrival of the new United's owner, Mr. Fergal Flynn, by a hot air balloon. What did most people think about or think the hot air balloon was at first? So what did the people thought about the hot air balloon when they saw it for the first time? They thought that it was an advertising stunt for Flynn Airlines. So it was an advertising stunt for Flynn Airlines. Which two people commented on Mr. Flynn's arrival? There were two people or two fans of the United who commented on his arrival. Fred Asher and Jamie Asher. Fred Asher and Jamie Asher. What change did Mr. Flynn tell the spectators about? So what was the new thing or the change that he did to the team? It was the change of the United colors into green and yellow. How quickly did City take the lead? They took the lead after 40 seconds. After 40 seconds from the kick-off. They take the lead or they took the lead. It means هم أمسكوا بزمام المباراة أو قادوها. So they scored the first goal after 40 seconds from the kick-off. What event happened at halftime? At halftime, what happened? It was the release of 2,000 green and yellow balloons. Which player was substituted after 35 minutes? Which player that was substituted? الذي تم تبديله. He was King. He was King. They substituted King with whom? With Billy Jones. With Billy Jones. Complete the sentences with the words in the box. Relax, address, equalize, descend, soar, and sink. So, the green and yellow hot air balloon over the stadium. So, what was the hot air balloon doing over the stadium? It soared. It soared. It means fly. يحلق. Gradually, بالتدريج. It lower and lower over the stadium. It sank lower and lower. ينخفض. So sink or sank ينخفض أو انخفض. Finally, it to the center of the beach. So what happened? Finally, it descended. هبط. It descended to the center of the beach. After the hot air balloon had landed, Fergal Flynn, the crowd, he addressed the crowd. He spoke to them or talked to them. The city players couldn't for long. Couldn't what? They couldn't relax for long because United equalized. So they cannot or they couldn't relax. لم يستطيعوا إنهم يستريحوا لوقت طويل because United equalized. لأن اليونايتد it equalized with them. تعادلت معهم. Read the statements. Underline the sentence that the best matches the meaning of each one. So we have here 4 sentences. Each sentence, he made 2 choices for us from A or B. So we're gonna see what did each sentence means the best. Da Silva justified his place in the team. Does it mean that Da Silva showed he could play well in the team? Or Da Silva showed that he was worth his place in the team? Which one does it mean the best? It means B. He justified his place in the team. أثبت وجوده في الفريق معناها that he showed that he worth his place. ورجعهم إنه هو بيستحق مكانه في الفريق. Jones lost no time in making his mark. Does it mean that Jones' his boot, حذاءه, made an impression in the pitch when he scored? Or that Jones quickly impressed the spectators? What do you think? That? Of course he impressed the spectators. أذهل المشاهدين أو الجمهور. The match was full of drama. It means that the match was thrilling, amazing, or the match was well played. أو اللعب كان جيد. What do you think? It means that the match was thrilling, amazing, full of excitement, مشوق. Strachan was nowhere near it. It means Strachan was close, but he couldn't catch it. He couldn't catch the ball. Or that Strachan was a long away from it, from the net. What do you think? It means that he was a long way from it. He was not there, was not near the net.